Boom, welcome back to news. We're dropping the hottest takes on the biggest stories, and you do not want to miss this. Get ready, because we've got drama, we've got injuries, and we've got some serious questions being asked. First up, Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr is making waves again with his latest comments about the NBA schedule, and some are saying it makes the team look like sore losers after a couple of tough losses. Is he right, or is he just making excuses? We're breaking it all down. Then we're diving deep into the injury that's sidelining a superstar, Steph Curry's knee issue. How long will he really be out? What does this mean for the Warriors' playoff hopes? We've got the latest updates and the inside scoop. We're also talking about a surprising stat that shows just how much this team struggles without their star player on the court. And finally, we're looking at the future of the league with a surprising proposal that could change everything. You're not going to want to miss a second of this. Stick around, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Steve Kerr's schedule comments are making the Warriors look bad. That's the headline making the rounds after the Golden State Warriors suffered 2 straight tough losses to teams not exactly fighting for a championship. Head coach Steve Kerr, who's no stranger to speaking his mind, once again voiced his long-held desire for a shorter NBA season. He argues that fewer games would lead to fewer injuries, less tanking by teams, and ultimately, a higher quality of play for fans. It's a compelling argument, and Kerr has made similar points before, highlighting potential benefits for player health and game integrity. However, he himself acknowledges the financial realities that make such a change highly improbable, as NBA owners rely heavily on ticket sales, broadcast rights, and advertising revenue generated by a longer schedule. The financial implications of fewer games are simply too significant for owners to agree to. Beyond the economics, there's also the historical aspect. Shortening the season could impact the comparability of all-time statistics, a point that resonates with fans who follow league records. While Kerr might be hoping to spark a league-wide conversation about player welfare and season length, the timing of these comments, immediately following losses to lesser opponents, has led many to interpret them as the Warriors appearing to be sore losers, making excuses rather than grinding through a challenging schedule. The team is already dealing with significant injuries, including the long-term absence of Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, and bringing up schedule complaints now only amplifies that perception. The challenge for the Warriors is to navigate the remainder of the season, focusing on performance rather than external critiques of the league structure. The question remains, is Kerr genuinely advocating for change, or is this a distraction from the team's current struggles? Don't go anywhere, because the impact of injuries on this team is far more personal and immediate. We're about to reveal just how long their superstar is expected to be sidelined. Steph Curry's knee injury is keeping him sidelined for at least 5 more games, and potentially much longer. The Golden State Warriors provided an update confirming that their star guard is making good progress in recovering from patellofemoral pain syndrome, commonly known as runner's knee. This ailment has already cost Curry the last 15 games, and the earliest he could possibly return is March 21st against the Atlanta Hawks. Despite the lengthy absence and the Warriors' sinking position in the standings, Curry reportedly intends to return this season. He's begun individual on-court work, with plans to intensify his training. His situation will be reevaluated again in 10 days. Since Curry last played on January 30th, the Warriors have struggled, going 5-10 and dropping to the number 9 seed in the Western Conference, complicating their path to the playoffs. Guard Pat Spencer emphasized the importance of every game and the hope for Curry's return. The numbers don't lie. Golden State is 23-16 with Curry on the court this season, and a dismal 9-17 without him. Teammate Kristaps Porzingis highlighted the significant difference Curry makes, stating it's a completely different team without him. The Warriors have been plagued by injuries all season, with Jimmy Butler out for the year and other key players managing health issues. Even Curry's brother, Seth, who joined the team, has had limited opportunities to play alongside him due to these setbacks. With only 17 games left, the Warriors are in a precarious position, fighting for a play-in spot. Even if Curry returns soon, their playoff path looks challenging. But how much longer will this precarious position last? We've got the latest on Curry's extended absence and what it means for the Warriors' playoff dreams. Another 10 days of waiting for Steph Curry's return, and still no clear end in sight for his knee injury. The Golden State Warriors, fresh off 2 disappointing losses, received grim news regarding their star player. Initially diagnosed with runner's knee, Curry has now missed 20 consecutive games. The latest reevaluation, which took place on Wednesday, has extended his absence by another 10 days. This means Curry will miss at least 5 more games, pushing his total missed games to over 20. While Warriors PR stated that Curry is making good progress and has begun individual on-court workouts that are set to intensify, this prolonged absence is a significant blow. Even if he returns immediately after this new 10-day window, his earliest comeback would be March 21st, potentially missing 6 games if he sits out the second night of a back-to-back on that date. This leaves just 12 games in the regular season for him to make an impact. The upcoming schedule is brutal, featuring a tough road trip against strong Eastern Conference opponents. The Warriors are already in a tight race for a play-in spot, and falling further could see them drop from the 9th to the 10th seed, making their playoff path a true gauntlet. The team's record without Curry this season highlights their struggle to compete at a high level, and the question remains whether even his return can salvage their season. Can Curry's return even save their season? We'll break down the numbers and the odds as the Warriors face a critical stretch. Steph Curry's knee injury is forcing him to miss at least 6 more games, with a reevaluation set for another 10 days. The Golden State Warriors star has been sidelined since January 30th with a lingering runner's knee issue. While the team reports he's making good progress and has started individual on-court work that will intensify, the extended absence is a major concern. Curry has already missed 15 games, and this latest update means he'll be out for at least 21 games. The Warriors, currently sitting at 9th in the Western Conference, have gone 5-10 without their 2-time MVP. Their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread, and even with Curry's eventual return, their place in the play-in tournament seems precarious, with a significant gap separating them from higher seeds. The organization had hoped he'd be back after the All-Star break, but the pain persisted. The team is not considering ruling him out for the season, and Curry himself is eager to play and get a look at the team with new acquisition Kristaps Porzingis. With only 17 games remaining, the Warriors face a tough schedule, including a 6-game road trip. While they have some winnable games against weaker opponents, the reality is that they've struggled immensely without Curry, and even his magic might not be enough to overcome their current standing. The focus now is on getting him healthy and seeing if he can provide a spark for a potential postseason run. But what if even Curry can't fix their season? We're looking at the ultimate impact of these injuries on the Warriors' playoff chances. All right, that's a wrap on today's news. We saw Steve Kerr stirring the pot with his schedule comments, Steph Curry's injury woes continuing to plague the Warriors, and the team desperately trying to stay afloat in the standings. What a roller coaster. Don't forget to like this video if you got value. Subscribe for more daily updates. Hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on Kerr's comments or Curry's injury, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and breaking news. We'll see you next time.